No Paul Michael tonight, but you've got the job done. How are you feeling after tonight's performance?
It's one of relief, I think. Is the first emotion. It was a frustrating night. Obviously, after playing them last week, they've come tonight and they've sat in. They've made it very, very difficult for us. And fair play to them. They played their low block very, very well. This part, I think we could have done better. So we dominated the game and dominated the ball, but yeah, to get through it, getting the goal just for half time was big for us. We've let them back in. We haven't defended a set piece very well. And then to be fair to the boys, they were getting frustrated, but they kept playing, and then great for Isaac to get the 2 goals to finally see it off.
Like I said, it was a frustrating night, but it'll be beneficial, I suppose, going forward when you play teams that are going to sort of sit in against you, having that sort of practice and experience, I suppose, to break teams down. So beneficial in a way, really.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a fantastic exercise, with it being a competitive game as well. And you're right, there are sides in our league who will come, especially when we're at home, they will come and they will sit in and part the bus, and we've got to find ways of breaking that down. And we did it in spells. We got ourselves in good areas, but again, we do need to improve that quality in the final third when teams do that.
And obviously our first chance in the Nathaniel MG Cup. What's it like to be part of this competition and obviously moving now forward to the second round?
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's a competition we've entered because we want to do well in it. We want to. Obviously, I know Paul has spoken before. There's a big debate about levels of the English pyramid and the Welsh pyramid, so it's good just to see that. And yeah, we're really looking forward to it. We're glad now that obviously getting through tonight means that we now play August the 3rd. Because if we didn't get through, we would have been looking for a fixture. So it was important to the boys. It was important that we did get through. But yeah, we'll make friends across clubs across Wales as well as we enter and come to these venues, so it's great.
And a lot of fans for Merthyr tonight. Like you said, it'd be a great opportunity for them to get to visit clubs that they probably wouldn't normally get the chance to throughout this season. Yeah,
listen, the fans here, it's what makes this club such a great club, and they'll travel in their numbers wherever we go. Also, we do a lot of travel in our league, but to have some local ones against local Welsh opposition, it's good for all parties. Obviously we'll probably increase the revenue for other sides that we go to, and for them to get around and watch football at different grounds would be fantastic.
Not much time to sort of rest with another pre-season friendly tomorrow against Haverford West, another Welsh club. What are you going to be working on in the game tomorrow?
Yeah, so this weekend was all about getting people. Most boys have had 60 minutes or 30 minutes here and there, so we always do one back-to-back, or I know last year we did 2 on the same day, just to make sure that people are now getting 90 minutes and getting up to speed. So again, Haverford West will be a very good side tomorrow, and it'll be good for our boys to. We'll have a look at them. There's still some boys who we haven't quite signed yet, but we're looking at them, and it'll be a very good test for them, and we'll have more answers hopefully than questions at the end of that tomorrow.
Just mention quickly as well, Isaac Richards, obviously youngster up front tonight, got 2 goals to help with a 3-1 victory. How great is it to see these youngsters coming through with the club?
Yeah, it's fantastic. I mean, Isaac, he fully deserved his 2 goals today. His work rate was unbelievable. The boys wear GPS, so I'd like to see. I can't wait to get the information on how much he's run today, because we was asking him to make some long 60-yard runs to try and break them down. His work rate out of possession to press was really good. And we can't underestimate the quality of the headed finish as well, because it's not really a skill that you do often. He's made a run to the near post and just glanced his header into the opposite corner. So yeah, absolutely. It's a shame we didn't get some of the youngsters on the bench on as well, but they'll have their time. We've been really impressed with the 19s that have trained with us as well. So the future is good, and we'll look to have a few more friendlies where we'll get them minutes as well.
I think that's something we've seen a lot, especially during this pre-season. There's a lot of youngsters involved. Is that something that's going to continue moving forward throughout the season?
Yeah, absolutely. To be fair to the academy, is still in its infancy, but the 16s that are now moving up to the 19s, that they've got a really good crop there. They had a good season last year, and we're getting them involved around the first team, and they're enjoying it and they're learning from it. And there'll be a few boys involved tomorrow as well who will have a look at who were just turned 16, 17. So yeah, it's really promising.
And talking about the upcoming season, obviously the fixtures were announced this morning. Opening game at home. How much are you and the squad looking forward to kicking the season off now?
Yeah, it gets a little bit more real when the fixtures come out and you see that and you start planning where we're going, and we look at all the different run-ins that we've got and the different times of the year. So yeah, we're getting close now, and yeah, the appetite and the enthusiasm is there. It's great to be at home first game. Hopefully we'll get a big crowd there, and hopefully we'll kick off the season like we did last year, and hopefully maintain it a little bit better than last season.
That's great. Thank you very much.
Thank you, man.